Physically, it's always still hard.
Yeah.
Mentally, it's still hard because you know what you've got to go through to get to that. I know what I've got to get to, the point in terms of, my physical capabilities, I guess. But I think that over the time, your body does get used to it, and then mentally, it's tough. I honestly think it's 50-50. 50% of that it is easier because you've done it before and you know what to expect, you know where you got to get to. The other 50% of it's the pressure that comes with winning it the past 4 times, and I guess the expectation as well that I heavily put on myself too. So when I first wanted to do the race, I loved it. I loved the history behind it. I loved the guys that had won it. So when I lined up that first time, I was always like, man, it'd be really cool to win it. And then the last 3, it was never about reaching Kane's record or anything like that. It was always about just, doing the best of what I had on the day. But I'd be lying if I didn't say that I haven't thought about it. It's definitely popped up in my psyche and my thoughts. But as soon as it comes up, I kind of squash it and just let it go. And he's probably one of the main reasons why I wanted to do the race. And I don't think it was ever. I never went into the race thinking about breaking records or doing anything like that. So, yeah, having Shannon there definitely does. It adds a little bit of pressure. And when I heard that he was doing it, the heart rate goes up a little bit. And I think everyone that's raced Shannon knows how great he is. He's if not the greatest of our sport of all time. But I think you've got to look at it in the right way. I'm definitely looking at it in that it's an honour and it's a privilege to race someone like that. And I would hate to finish, my career in X amount of years and go, man, I wish I had got the chance to race Shannon at his prime at an event that I think he can do really well at. So it's with the plan this year. It's all you've got to be adaptable to every situation that happens in that race. You got to be knowing who's around you at what time, and how they're looking and how they're feeling and things like that. But at the same time, you've got to be purely focused on yourself. And I know deep down what I've got to do to put myself in the best situation. And I remember Kingy saying a few years ago to Reece Drury when he won, when the door of opportunity comes knocking, go kick it in. So you got to take your chances in that race, and when it comes, you just know. And I'll hopefully be able to step up to the plate and take